Alright guys, we are back with the Falloutness. Give me a second here, I need to check something. That should do it. Been hearing problems about people can't hear them when they're talking. Let's do this fag one.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
What happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Danse is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport.
So then save after I talk to him.
You handed us quite a valuable location.
Let's see when I say this.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here.
Please.
In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to you.
Right.
Simply throw one to the
Right.
once you're aboard.
I could use caps. I'm not saying thank you.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Teagan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
Damn
I
it.
expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was an even greater town. Our latest intelligence tells us...
Yeah.
I'm...
Are we still talking here or what? Alright, Nick. Got too much stuff here. Dun, 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 dun. These don't weigh anything. Well, yeah, they do. Why do you even have these?
Hey,
I'm all ears. Take a look.
Okay. Here, you gonna take these. Have some cryo mines. I don't need them. Why do I have that? Why do I have that? Take it. Alright. Oh, he did not give me anything? I either hate when you have like something stuck between your teeth and you can't get it out. I'm having that right now, and I don't like it.
Don't let those scientists talk you into doing something stupid. The Institute is a fool's paradise.
Shut your mouth, boy.
Yeah, I get it. Just...
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
I hear a cat.
Everything holding together?
Trust me. You'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Okay. They're fucking weird. Shoot my armor, boy. A house divided. What am I doing now? Just gonna talk to the elder bitch and see what he wants done. I'm just gonna play until it's like, oh, this doesn't affect the Institute, then I'm switching sides again.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility.
Yeah, so.
I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight.
Shut up.
However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete.
Yeah, whatever.
First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape. So we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources. That said, after some time, we're fairly certain.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, if you find out that she's still alive, there's a special project.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on. We'd like her to just keep your mind on. Good luck, Knight.
Yeah, whatever. Sorry about that, Nick. What holotape is he talking about? I don't even know. Alright, we'll talk to her and see what she says. Seriously.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Oh, I'm inside, that's why. Okay.
Synth here. Aren't you afraid it might be a spy?
Shut your fucking mouth, boy. You talk all the shit you want, but you don't talk shit about Nick. You hear me? I will fucking murder you. I swear to fucking God.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected.
See? That's what I mean. Do I not get something on my map? Looks like I don't. Alright, where's the fucking Institute thing? Alright. Here I am.
Good afternoon. Food products are available for purchase. Would you care for some?
Rocking like a hurricane. I'm just gonna talk to her. I'm not gonna tell her to go there. Fuck that.
Have you seen my girls? I hope they're not getting into too much trouble.
Yo, Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much.
My name's familiar.
That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Looking for enemy, bringing the values. Project left behind.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Nothing. I didn't say don't do it.
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil.
Yeah, what about him?
Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed.
No, he wasn't.
I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Virgil's still alive.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
What?
I already have something that might convince you.
How did you... Never mind. Just let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
Why don't you believe me? He's alive and well. Is that the holotape for the Brotherhood? Are they trying to turn everybody to super mutants?
Hi, Sean.
I heard you're gonna be in charge of the Institute someday. That sounds like a lot of work. Are you excited or scared?
I'm excited, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would be too. Because then you could just tell everyone what to do. Like you can make Dr. Watson tell me all the secrets he's hiding. Or you could tell Quentin that he has to be nice to me from now on. That'd be neat.
You seem like you're always in a good mood, kid.
Well, sure. Why wouldn't I be?
What the fuck? Hey, what's this?
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. Lied to me. It's starting to have an effect on the team,
and I didn't even realize how
I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice.
All those years of loyalty.
Just a second or
For
two.
nothing.
Forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
No matter how badly it hurts, you needed to hear the truth.
And for that, I thank you. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood, from the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
I don't know if I should have done that.
It's really exciting having you here. I can't wait to see what you can do.
I can destroy stuff. That's what I'm good for. Alright, what the fuck's a pretty one? I don't know, man. Maybe they were trying to protect her, saying that Virgil died. I don't even remember what was on the holotape. Alright, back in this dump.
Can't talk right now. Gotta.
What's scat? Does that mean shit? Out of the way, Nick.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
Will she be harmed if she doesn't cooperate?
Absolutely not. We have big plans for Dr. Lee, including the resurrection of one of her greatest creations. The last thing we'd want to do is kill the Golden Goose. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Whatever. Alright, let's see where this leaves me. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to side with the Institute. Because these guys are all assholes. Yeah. Okay. Hey, no legs.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you.
I'm not doing it. I'm tired of you guys.
I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
He didn't tell me anything.
Makes sense. We've been trying to keep it under wraps until the time was right. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Oh, they're making another Liberty Prime, huh?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty. Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
That doesn't sound hard to fix.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just run down to the local giant robot store and buy myself some how-to manuals. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Now I want to know why she don't want to do it. Oh my god, where's she at? Well, she's like, oh, it's evil. See what Nick has to say.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do. Need something?
Your thoughts?
Not that I'd ever speak ill of my fellow bot, but I don't think another war machine is what the Commonwealth needs right now.
That's all.
I feel
All right.
you. I feel you, Nick. That's what I'm talking about. We do not need another war machine.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
I fucking actually did it. One-on-one with a Deathclaw. Several times. And guess what? It's fun. I'm just gonna talk to her a little bit, and if she doesn't want to go, I'm not gonna force her. I'm just gonna leave and go help the Institute. I'm tired of the Brotherhood.
Attention! Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
Shut up.
There are days I miss being out in the field. Usually during lunches.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Fair enough.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's
That
going to
was it.
take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Couldn't just say why. Dance love that Valentine like that. Alright. I am done with you assholes. Time for me to help my son. No done about the night you're leaving. Oh, goddamn, I gotta get outside.
Pleased we were assigned to the same team.
You will be a enemy of the Brotherhood of Steel forever. Don't give a fuck. I've done my part. I've helped these assholes. I'm done with it.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. You'll be on report before you can blink.
I don't know what the fuck that means. Alright, let's just see what happens. I'm just curious, you know. Where's she at? I try to play ball with these assholes. Run right past her. Oh, she's right there. Look, she's already got her fucking thing on.
Proctor Ingram.
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Oh, she says you people.
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
What do the actuators do?
Pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm with Nick. We don't need another war machine out here. And plus, I was asked to do a mission for the Institute, so screw you guys. Brotherhood's going down. Oh yeah. That's the guy. Let's talk to this guy about this. House divided. Dun, 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 dun. You, black man.
I begged them to stop this nonsense before you returned, but of course they wouldn't listen.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor.
Oh, yes.
Taking control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Loken. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort.
But I'm Deathbringer.
Here we are. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, hurry up.
There, it's unlocked.
That works.
Is someone present? I knew you would reveal yourself.
Bang. Yes, bang. That one's dead. Reload and clock up. so much for being stealthy. Okay. Sounds like mutiny. Love mutiny. Pop, pop, pop. Love mutiny. Ooh, what's in here? Door's like we're so advanced, but it's got a rusty lock on it.
Nice.
What do we got here? Ooh. Yes. Why are you not exploding? Yes, very good, very good. Wait, where'd the other ones go? Huh. Guess I wasn't supposed to go there. Whoops. Oh, this is where Virgil, okay. It's the old lab. I've been in here before. Alright.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Yep.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Think so?
I had a more direct solution in mind.
Oh, really? Our sent guards are programmed to attack anyone who enters here. So by all means, come and join us. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
I'm not afraid. Not a patient person. Drastic measures.
Don't force me to take drastic measures, Doctor.
Oh, so you mean to martyr us then? I assure you, Dr. Loken and I are prepared to make any sacrifice in order to uphold the ideals of the Institute.
Stubborn fool.
Last chance, Doctor. Sure you won't change your mind?
This is much bigger than just you and I. I'm protecting decades of research and progress. The answer is no. We will not back down. Father's heir apparent. We made it past your impenetrable defenses.
He opens with a key.
Compose yourself, man. We've always known this is. We are still in control.
What the hell? Ooh. I don't know. That could have been better. Sorry. No, autosave now. Damn it. I didn't want to kill him, but it looks like I have to.
No way to pick this.
So how to open this fucking door then? He said something about a holotape. Don't know. I don't... Oh.
Perception impaired. System offline.
Back up.
Actuator.
Hail Hydra.
It's over, Dr. Higgs.
What do you plan to do now? Kill us and take the key? Go on then. Prove how right we were.
This has gone on long enough. Open the door now.
No. I refuse. Now do your worst.
This dude.
Lost your mind, Lawrence. I'll do it. I'll open the door.
Thank you.
No.
It's over, Lawrence. And you're a fool if you can't see that. Now, unless you intend to shoot me, please stand aside. I want to put an end to this.
Future generations will remember this decision, Max. I'll make sure of it.
Don't make me shoot you, boy. Open the door.
I suggest we confine ourselves to quarters until our fate's decided. We can at least face the consequences with our dignity intact.
What choice do we have?
No. Well, part of me wanted to shoot him.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
Of course you did. You screwed up.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
No, they're getting punishment. They're not getting executed.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Better be aluminum. Drugs. He gave me drugs. What the fuck?
I would be happy to assist you.
Alright, guys. Time to head off to the... I pushed the fucking button. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's go help out the Institute. Later, guys.